And today, we're reacting to white woman is accusing Lil Uzi Vert of doing bad things to her. Two, already a losing battle. White woman, bad things. It's already a nasty one. And, you know, I'm not trying to be innocent until proven guilty. I'm not trying to put nothing on them. But just that description alone is a scary one. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to the video, man. I lay out, bro. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for all the congrats and stuff on the new whip. If you haven't seen that, that's on the Astral Dior channel. I lay out. Let's do it.
Lil Uzi Vert just got exposed for doing some pretty disgusting and predatory things. So here's what's going on. Roc Nation and Lil Uzi Vert has been named as co-defendants in this new lawsuit by Lil Uzi Vert's ex-assistant, who's alleging that she suffered a multitude of harassment at the hands of Lil Uzi Vert, and Roc Nation, who was her employer, overlooked it. Lil Uzi Vert is signed to Roc Nation management team, and Roc Nation is who hired her to be Lil Uzi Vert's assistant. Just like we've seen with the Megan Thee Stallion lawsuit, which Megan Thee Stallion ex-assistant sued Roc Nation and Megan Thee Stallion for, I believe, like workplace discrimination, harassment, like labor issues.
Did she win that? Going against Roc Nation that's a scary one. That's the one where it's like, I might not actually be alive after this. I feel like playing around with them. That's how it strikes some fear into my heart.
And you know, she said she suffered this at the hands of Megan Thee Stallion. However, her employer is Roc Nation, so they got to be sued as well for creating a hostile work environment or creating an environment where them being abused was tolerable. Now, in the case of Lil Uzi Vert, the assistant would claim that almost immediately from being hired to be Lil Uzi Vert's assistant, the sexual harassment started. It became pretty evident and very clear very quickly, based on Lil Uzi Vert's and Roc Nation reaction to this lawsuit, that this lawsuit isn't some frivolous cloud chasing lawsuit with no merit. No, this lawsuit is pretty credible and is pretty damning. So Uzi met this chick randomly shopping at Balenciaga in LA. He really liked her customer service, I guess, and decided he wanted to make her his personal assistant. So
wow, that is, what a way to get a job. You work at Balenciaga, clearly she probably looks pretty good. Dang, what's all this bodily things coming from, man? She probably looks pretty good to him. And you're working at Balenciaga. Lil Uzi Vert comes in and says, "I like your service. I want you to come work for me now." It's like, nigga, I'm gone. I'm out of here. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I can finally afford this Balenciaga now. Because them niggas in Balenciaga, I rock with Balenciaga when I go in there. Have yet to buy anything when I go in, because I'll be ready to go get them strike boots, and then I get in there and I'm like, damn, do I feel like spending $1,500 right now on this? You know, and then I'll leave. But they be in there. I went in there. I don't know who she thought I was. One of these people. She started bringing stuff from the back like I had to let her down. Like, oh, this is hard. Okay, well, thank you so much, man, and get up out of here. Because I'm not doing it today. 15, I don't think I want to do that one today. Catch me on another day. I'm feeling a little bit better.
So she signed on board. And then ultimately, it got to a point where I think Uzi was with Roc Nation. So the chick took a meeting with Desiree Perez for a salary expectation. And Desiree Perez and her agreed upon her getting paid $100,000 and a relocation fee for $5,000.
Wow. Changed her life. Jesus! Changed her life, actually. $100,000 salary plus real quick, let's just look up. It's an Astral Dior video, just chill. Balenciaga worker salary. $16 an hour for interns, over $100,000 annually for store director and high-level manager. Sales associate can make an estimated average of $23 an hour. It's crazy, bro, because they be in there like, that's how it's supposed to feel like, oh, everybody in here can afford this, right? That's how it's supposed to feel. But 23, guys. Wow.
Moved from LA to New York, and apparently once she got the $100,000 payday, Uzi didn't waste any time getting right to it. According to her, on the same date that she signed the $100,000 salary contract, I guess. Uzi texted her and asked her to stay the night with him at his hotel room. Despite her stating that she did not feel comfortable with Lil Uzi Vert's request, he continued to pester her, sending her dozens of messages in an effort to convince her to sleep in his hotel room. Man,
Yikes.
listen, bro, y'all can call me what y'all want to call me.
Yikes.
I ain't here to pretend with nobody, bro. Straight up, man. Man, that's exactly what an nigga would do, man. Man, cut it. Man, yo, y'all can sit here and y'all can play the internet games and y'all can play the respectability politics and y'all can play the no Flacco, how do you know he really did? Man, cut it out, bro. Man, you know this what niggas do, man.
Flock be jumping the gun, bro. I rock with bro. He be jumping the gun sometimes. He'll have a video say, so-and-so's career is ended, it's finished. You watch the video and it's like, damn. And then it come back out, flip around and everything, all right. So you gotta watch. You gotta just watch with him. Again, I'm not gonna say this. Like, maybe he was coercing, like, hey, come on, pull up, da. Maybe he was trying to shoot a shot. He thought the $100,000, but let's wait for a second. Let's see all this info.
You know this what niggas do, man. You seen a little bad chick at Balenciaga's and you really liked her customer service so much you wanted to make her your assistant. Cut it out, man.
Right. Give her $100,000.
Cut it out, man. And hitting the broad up right after she got the promotion, of course. We know what that was, man. Man, I ain't finna pay no chick $100,000 if I can't crack. That's what he said.
That's the craziest. Like, trick off. That's one of the craziest I've heard of. I mean, I know niggas go crazy. I'm sure Drake has probably spent $1 million on a woman and probably didn't even get to hit or put up a lot of money. But damn, that's a lot of money for you to try and trick off.
But it didn't just stop here. Yo, this chick actually had messages between her and Lil Uzi Vert. And what I would say, man, is when it comes to Igga, when it comes to the culture or urban culture, this is probably acceptable and normal. When it comes to anybody else, you like the closest thing to Harvey Weinstein, man. This is like Harvey Weinstein activities that Uzi was on. These Iggas get a couple $1 million and forget the hue of their skin tone. Uzi was moving like his last name was Shorts, and he was one of God's chosen people, man. Because Uzi, he attempted to violate the white man's daughter, bro. And I'll be real, how this play out, she probably knew from day one, oh, I got him.
Yeah.
I'm going to file this lawsuit someday, bro. Man, let them fire me, man. I got it all. Because if you look at the other messages that Uzi was sending her, bro, it's like, man. So Uzi sent her, I sent you something on Vantage. Mind you, this is his employee. Come rub me down before you leave.
Hey.
I'm by myself right now. Send me something. Let me see that booty.
Hey.
Yo, you know what Rick Ross taught all of us, man? Even though what Rick Ross says was ignorant as hell, one of the most ignorant things I think I've ever heard from anybody. But Rick Ross once said, man, listen, I can't sign no female artist, man. And they said, why, Ross? Why won't you sign a talented woman and invest in her? Ross said, listen, man, all right, listen up, bro. All right, so I'm supposed to sign a chick, get her body done, pay for her hair, her makeup, her nails, make her the baddest bitch on earth, make her so desirable, man, that other men want to be with her. But I'm the only man on earth who can't sleep with her, or else I get charged with all type of crimes and lawsuits. Man, cut it out, man. I'm good. It's not for me. Y'all can. I'm not doing it. Now, that was ignorant for Rick Ross.
Hey, what's good, y'all? I'm back again. And I've been putting a lot of people on to this program called Free Cash for a while now. Check out one of my supporters that had the biggest payout that I've seen yet from all the DMs y'all sent. And I promise you, they've been hitting me up saying that they've tried it and it's worked. They've been getting cashed out, and I love to hear that because it genuinely actually works. And don't think I have not been seeing y'all's comments saying things like it doesn't work, Dior supporting a finesse, they're trying to take your data, and it's not true at all. And the fact that y'all would think that I would even put that on a video to to get y'all finessed is wild to me, but hey. First off, Free Cash does not sell your data. They strictly track your progress to make sure you can get paid. Only sign up with an email and password and give no personal information, so I don't know what y'all are talking about. Here's how it goes. You sign up through my link, and inside you see a list of apps and games. Download them, play, and beat the levels that they tell you. That's the key. You gotta complete the requirement. And once you hit the level, the system credits your account. And every time you finish, you get real money. Cash out to your PayPal or get a gift card, while it also being free of charge. The games pay Free Cash to get new players, and Free Cash just shares the money with y'all for trying it out. It may take a little time to get a huge payout, but if you're gonna be on your phone playing games anyway, you might as well make $5 to $10 doing the same thing. I don't wanna hold y'all any longer, and I hope I've cleared up some things if you've been sitting on the fence. Hit the link, try a few games, and then DM me. Let me know that you've been winning, actually getting your money. Like I showed y'all earlier, bro made $1,000 off of Free Cash. I'm not promising that's gonna happen every day for y'all, but the fact that there's a possibility for doing something that y'all already do should really be all the convincing that you need, bro. I was ignorant, but that is what you do for your woman, though. Turn her up so crazy. It's like, it's my woman. And so you feel, that's going to feel a certain way. I hear what he's saying, but it was ignorant. Mind you, I just read what the fourth part says. It says, you are more than my assistant. You are my... Jesus!
Hey, but you kind of want to be a Rick Ross before you are a little...
Guys, y'all ain't tell me my shit was quiet like that. For 5 minutes, the audio was quiet like that, bro. Why y'all ain't say nothing?
Uzi Vert. Because what Lil Uzi Vert told this chick, as you guys are about to hear, is actually right in line with what Rick Ross said, but Rick Ross got backlash for it. So Uzi apparently wrote this chick, and he told her, you are more than my assistant. You are my bitch. I would hate to be a woman, especially in any profession that caters to any hip-hop personality or any rapper. Because when you are in the culture, now, again, I can only speak for hip-hop culture. I can't speak for country or rock culture because I don't know, right? I don't know too many country artists or rock stars. But when you are a woman and you are in a profession where you are catering to rappers and hip-hop personalities and hip-hop figures, what you're subjected to is more than just usual harassment. No, these people or these rappers feel like they own you. They feel like you are their property. And it's because a lot of them, in their mind, what you're doing ain't really that taxing. They don't really value what you're doing at all. So the value they see in you is their ability to sleep with you. So in the case of Lil Uzi Vert, or let's say other rappers, if you are a personal assistant and you're going on trips with him, going on tour with him, and you're picking up his calls, and you're picking him up food, and you're doing his laundry at times, and you're dropping off things, and you're handling his scheduling and things of that sort, man, they see that as a responsibility for a girlfriend. They don't really see value in that. The only reason they pick you is because they want to sleep with you. Unfortunately for Uzi, though, this chick had a mastermind in her corner, man. This chick had a dude who's just like me in her corner, man. All right, man, baby, don't trip, all right? Don't trip, all right? Don't quit that job. Let him do what he got to do. So the mastermind, which is her boyfriend, he encouraged her to start therapy amid struggles of burning out and harassment by Lil Uzi Vert.
Yeah.
So in January of 2024, Plaintiff Doe, which is, the ex-assistant, was encouraged by her partner and began therapy due to the stress and emotional distress she experienced due to Lil Uzi Vert's harassment. Plaintiff Doe began going to therapy on a regular basis. Oh my God.
Over with.
Oh, it's
over with.
Bruh, this lawsuit is one of the closest things
See, she held it down and she about to get some real chicken, bro. Jesus! Oh my God, she's about to get some real chicken for this.
Thing I've ever seen to a certainty, man. You gonna get some paper out of it. No, lawsuit this ironclad, nah, bro. You can't get your
You gonna get some chicken out of this one.
She even started therapy and documented the therapy journey because of the harassment. And trust and believe, she did this on purpose, by the way.
Yeah.
In February of 2024, the company debit cards provided to make purchases for defendant Woods ran dry. Plaintiff was directed to pay out of pocket for food, clothes, and alcohol for Lil Uzi Vert and his entourage. When Plaintiff contacted Lil Uzi Vert's manager, with requests for reimbursement for her business expenses or a standard per diem, she was told she was only entitled to her salary.
Hey.
To this day, they have failed to fully reimburse her for her business expenses. To me, this has to be like an ego thing. I can't possibly think or come to the conclusion Uzi Vert was just so horny that he must smash his assistant. Like, yo, you're Uzi Vert, bro. You could literally cheat on your living girlfriend who you have by going on Instagram and just, hey, who want to F me? You will have a million girls trying to F you the same night. So this can't be just a horny thing. It has to be some type of ego tripping power dynamic he has in his head going on. Because even when you see the next messages where he's verbally abusing her, he brings up like the race dynamic a lot, which points to me out, okay, he gets off on berating this chick. Like, he gets off on this chick serving him. He has some type of weird race fetish going on in his head. Man, Uzi on timing, man. Uzi tells this white girl,
damn, stop being so fucking soft.
Stop being so effing soft. This is me to you. No black rapper will be able to tell a white girl stop being soft. Well, today I am. Stop being soft. I don't care if you mad, sad, cry, whatever. You a girl, you supposed to. And when the assistant apologized for the oversight, Lil Uzi Vert responded, "You are more than my assistant. You are my bitch," which was a recurring theme apparently. Now, this is not as bad as it gets. It gets worse, okay? During another text exchange in October of 2024, Lil Uzi Vert became angry when the assistant failed to organize all his white clothes in one closet while under the influence. Lil Uzi Vert sent the assistant over a dozen messages. That's the example of niggas getting...
Yeah, this nigga is, from what we're seeing here on paper, yeah, you know, this is true. This nigga is what I feel like a lot of people thought. This doesn't, I don't see this and I'm like, oh my God, Lil Uzi is like, yo, I never would expect it. Like, he seems like he got some little man syndrome in somewhere lying underneath there. That if this is true, it's not far from believing. Like, I'm not sitting here like, yo, this is the craziest thing in the world. I cannot believe he did this. I could see this. You feel me? And she just played the game how it's supposed to be played, especially if you are a white woman. Let me get my receipts. I'm going to therapy. Don't worry about it. I'm going to hold it down. Yeah, let me get all of that. Simple.
Money and start acting out their body. When you was in the hood of North Philadelphia, you wasn't organizing all your white clothes in
white
one
clothes.
Now you're trying to act outside of your body. Like, that wasn't like a principal thing for you, bro. Like, that wasn't an important thing for you, bro. Y'all get money and just start doing anything, bro. Honestly, after reading this back again, these messages are now worse than the last one. But it does kind of show like how unstable and erratic Lil Uzi Vert is and how working for him might be hell. So Lil Uzi Vert tells her or confesses that he's currently on drugs. He says, "You're not even on drugs like I am. I don't understand your mental over being successful. You are basically saying F what he say, like I'm just a pushover. All this because she didn't, I guess, organize his clothes like correctly. But I'm not upset. Life only gets better. I'm not trying to be in a bad mood. Everybody counts me out."
What are you talking about?
Like, I'm really not a star. I feel that ish. But I have somebody doing it today. Just a little upset, honestly, in regards to the clothes. When Plaintiff Doe responded to Lil Uzi Vert's messages and asked where they go from here, he responded, "I'm just mad. It's cool." Defendant Lil Uzi Vert, sexual and verbal harassment of Plaintiff Doe continued throughout the year. Her next complaint is pretty consistent with other lawsuits I've been seeing from other personal assistants of celebrities. Apparently, like, overtime is not a thing because in a lawsuit, she would say, yo, there were days that she was working like 39 hours straight, but she never received overtime compensation. Like, they gave her a salary, and that salary was $100,000 a year. However, you know, when like she was often working 12-hour days, 18-hour days, 39 hours straight, she wasn't receiving any type of extra compensation, and she feels like that was not fair. This is the exact same complaint that we see Megan Thee Stallion personal assistant has. Mm-hmm. They both were...
It makes sense, too. It's like, I bet the day went on longer, a lot of days, because these are artists. They do things the schedule of an artist, bro. Oh my god. But doing studio 5 a.m., doing XYZ at this time, and they expect, I guess, their assistant to be up. And then now they shooting or go to the store, grab backwoods from the gas station, and this gas station closed, and now they back over here and they doing XYZ, and then we got a show to go to. We got a flight to catch this morning, and so I'm already knowing that it bled over into the days, each day, while also getting sexual advanced text from Lil Uzi. It's like, all right, man, yeah. Whenever this comes down, I will be properly compensated. Don't even worry about it.
I guess working for Roc Nation, so maybe it's just a Roc Nation thing, but I don't know. Right? Is a personal assistant supposed to be on call 24/7? Do they not have a life as well? If that's the case, I don't think $100,000 is worth it. I don't think $100,000 is worth literally being somebody's servant 24 hours a day.
Yeah,
I'm good, bro. Right? If I had to make my $42,000 a year and do that and still have my freedom, I'll do that, bro. I can't be on a backing call for someone 24 hours a day with no personal life for $100,000 a year. Not happening.
You trying to kick it and, hey, bro, I need you. It's like,
She broke down how the labor code, I guess, codifies the right to overtime compensation and 1.5 times the regular hourly rate of pay for hours worked in excess of 8 hours a day, or 40 hours in a week for the first 8 hours worked, blah, 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 blah. So during a relevant time period, apparently she's claiming that she worked in excess of 8 hours in a day, excess of 12 hours in a day, in excess of 40 hours in a week, for which she claims should have been compensated at an overtime rate. Apparently they didn't do so, okay? But where do we see this lawsuit going? Well, lucky for you, we got the answers. It's not going nowhere, okay? The bag was dropped, okay?
Yeah, there it is. Congratulations. So that shit happened. So it happened. There it is. There it is. Let's just get this. How much? How much money?
The defendant, the assistant, was given a bag.
How much?
And she dropped the lawsuit, okay? They came to a settlement, all right? Now, what that settlement is, how much it is, I don't know. But they came to a settlement and the lawsuit was dropped.
Yeah.
Because, she had them right, left, and center.
It
wasn't even a discussion at this point.
Yeah, she had them in position, set up, arched up, just how they wanted. That's how she wanted them. Had them set up, arched up, and then she just started going to town. Just started going to town, bro. Having her way, having great fun. All of that. Had Roc Nation mounted up. Yep, it's my time. Started rubbing their hands together and had her way, bro. It was just too clear, and like probably had the exact text with the number showing on the phone. Ain't nothing to leave here. Over with. Go ahead, Sam. She got good money for that, boy. She's rich.
It was not
from Balenciaga sales associate to rich.
Discussion like what's there to discuss? She got the messages, she got the proof, she got everything you need. Cut. But, Roc Nation dropped that bag, man. All right, y'all let me know in the comment section. What do you guys think about it?
Goodness gracious. Yeah. Wow. Then they just cleared it up like that. Over with. That being said, let me know what y'all think, man. Like the video, sub up, comment up, bitch, the channel. I appreciate you. I'm great for y'all. We gone, man.